guys, welcome back. So today I'm here with a little demo and a review of the new Nars Atomic Blonde palette. This is a limited edition palette. This is what it looks like. It's an eye and cheek palette. There are 4 eyeshadows, 1 highlighter and 1 bronzer. This is your Nars typical goldy bronze warm neutral palettes. This is right up my alley. These are the colors that I like. When this palette first came out on Sephora, I was eyeing it for a while, but its price is like $59. So when they announced their appreciation sale, because right now they have it going on for Rouge members, I decided to grab it. I don't think I saved that much. Like when Sephora have their sales, people go crazy. Like for me, I buy from Sephora all year round, but people go crazy for like the sales. And to me, you don't really save that much, like maybe $8, $10 here and there. Anyway, whatever. So, the shades are as follows. Here there is Icon, Isolde 2, there's Kinky, and then the last bronzy shade right here, dark bronze, that is Galapagos. Turns out I already own Galapagos. I have it in a single pan and I do love it. And then for the highlighter is called, this is Last Call, and the bronzer is called Unleashed. Now, the only color in this palette that I was a little worried about was the bronzer, because I'm not sure how it's going to show up on my skin tone. I'm NC50 and MAC. I think maybe NC45 and up will probably definitely show up more. But I'm already wearing a little bit of cream contour. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this probably mostly in my crease. And it looks more of like a diffused bronzer. I think, like when I swatch it, I think you will have to like build it up quite a bit. So I'm not going to go ahead and swatch the colors on my hands, because I'm going to put all the shades on my eye. Because sometimes colors can swatch differently than they do on the lid. So I'm going to go right ahead and start. And I'm going to go in with my fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to put the bronzer shade, which is Unleashed. And my lights are washing it out a little bit. It's not as light as it looks. I mean, it's not like a dark shade, but I think definitely my lights are washing it out a little bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just demo it and see how it looks on the eyes. Oh, and as primer today, I just put my Tom Ford the cream shadow base 04 Spice on my lid as my primer today. So I'm just gonna go in with this. Okay, it's showing up more than I thought it would in my crease. I think it looks pretty. Oh, it's very soft and buttery. But I definitely think, like when I try it, like because I'm gonna try it over my contour, I think I'm gonna really have to build it up. But so far, I think it's a bomb crease color. Okay, so now on the outer edge, I'm gonna go in with Galapagos, and this is the shade right here. It's like a bronze kind of. It has a slight, I think, of a greeny undertone with like shimmer. And I'm going to use it dry first, because I do use Galapagos wet and dry. Like I said, I own it already. And I'm going to put this right on the outer edge. I'm using a little fluffy brush. Oh, looks very pretty. I mean, I haven't worn Galapagos in a long time. I forgot how pretty it is. And I'm going to spritz my brush a little bit after I'm done setting it down. And if you like warm neutral palettes or a lot of gold tones, this would be the perfect travel palette, because you have your eyeshadows, you have a bronzer, and you have a highlighter. And most of NARS highlighters, to me, they don't have that bling and that pop. So I guess it depends on your taste. Let me just spritz my brush and go in with Galapagos again. Like I said, I usually wear it wet as well. It's so pretty. And I'm not like the best at putting on shadows and doing all of that, but I try. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to put this all over the lid, and this is Isolde 2. And I'm going to list these colors in the description box down below. Okay, I stuck my brush in here, and there's quite a little bit of kick up in the pan, and I'm trying to use a flat brush. Like in my last video that I did, somebody commented that maybe I should try a different brush to help me kick up, and I'm definitely going to do that. That's why I'm using this flat shader brush today. That's a gorgeous color. It's like a nice dark bronzy color with like almost like a reddish undertone. And then over that, because I'm doing the most, because I'm trying to use every color in this palette, I'm going to go in with Kink. And this one seems to have a lot of shimmer. It's like it's more of a rose gold. And I'm going to spritz my brush for that one. See how it looks. And I'm going to go over top of this one with this. Wow, okay. Beautiful. These are two very similar colors, but I think one just has more shimmer. And you can do like nice, quick, easy eye looks with these, I feel. And lastly, I'm gonna, did I bring the brush from my tear duct? I did not. Crap. Okay, let me clean this brush off and see if I can get that color into my tear duct. I forgot the little brush that I would usually use to put colors in my tear duct. So I'm gonna go in with Icon, which is this color right above the highlighter, and put this in my tear duct as best as I can with this brush. And this is like a pale, a little similar to the highlighter, like a pale light champagne looking color. Looks very pretty in the tear duct. And I'm also going to put this on my brow bone. This makes a very nice brow bone color. So these are all the colors used. I'm going to go ahead and put my liner, my lashes on, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to demo the highlighter and the bronzer. So I'm going to see you guys in a bit. So I'm back with lashes and my liner on, and I'm really loving it. I guess it depends on if you like these kind of colors. I love a bronzy gold, like warm kind of eye look. So I like it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try the bronzer and the highlighter. The one thing I must say about Nars palettes though, they're kind of like hard to open. Like they're kind of like, I'm always going like that. Like, see? Like it's so hard to open. Anywho, I'm going to start with the bronzer. And like I said, I've already have a cream contour on, but I'm just going to go over that with this. And I'm using my Real Techniques brush like I would usually use. And I'm going to go in with the bronzer, which is unbleached. And this is what it looks like on the brush. It's not that dark, but we'll see. It's nice and soft. It's very creamy. I think it showed up a little bit. I mean, my contour looks a little darker. And there's a mirror here. Well, you guys have seen the mirror before. Did I mention this palette is limited edition? I'm not sure if I did. At least I don't remember saying if it's limited edition. But it's limited edition. But a lot of these limited edition stuff, like, it stays there for months, but it's limited edition. So if you're interested in it, I don't think you have to, like, rush out and buy it. And this is the only place, like, I would put, like, a bronzing color, like, on my forehead. I think it showed up. I think it looks nice. Okay, so now for the highlighter. Now, before I put the highlighter on, I do like to put my blush first. I'm just going to go ahead like I normally would and put blush on. And I'm going to use my MAC palette. I'm using Sunbask and Trace Gold. These two right here. I'm just going to mix the two together. Just like I normally would, because I don't like a lot of color on my cheek. I mean, sometimes I do go bold, but most of the times I prefer like a nice gold kind of subtle look. I just love neutral colors, and I know to some people that's like boring, but I like it quite a bit. And makeup is very personal, isn't it? Like, you can do what you want when it comes to makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with highlighter. And for that, I'm gonna use my Anastasia highlighter brush. I feel like there's something on my nose. I can't get rid of it. So, like I said, with Nars blushes, I don't expect a lot of pop. And this looks light. So I'm going to try to like keep it like on the back of my cheekbones. If a highlighter is like really light, I don't like to bring it down too much. Especially for like my skin tone. So I'm just going to keep it right here. This I would definitely have to build. But it does look very pretty. Not bad at all. I like this palette a lot overall. I mean, it fits right into what I like. And it's a nice travel palette as well. I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. See how that looks. A little bit on my nose bridge. I think that looks pretty good. Alright guys, so this is the finished look using this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please don't forget to leave me a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.